Alright, yo, it's time to post this update video. I gotta say thank you guys. Thank you to all of you who've watched my video, whether it be on YouTube from my account, Royal Ramble, or any other account who reposted me. Thank you for those who reposted me. Thank you for the people who posted me on other platforms like TikTok and Facebook. I don't have either of those. Um, I am at work right now. I'm actually on break, just using my lunchtime to give you guys the video you deserve. And I mean that with my whole heart. I do want to say I had court on last Tuesday. Today's the following Monday. So I had court last Tuesday, and they offered me a plea, which everyone knew they were going to offer me a plea. The plea was they'd make it go away if I kept the peace for 6 months. But everybody who's seen my video, whether they wanted to say I threatened him or not, but if you listen, I clearly responded to a threat with a plan of action. Like I said, I responded to a threat with a plan of action. I did not threaten him. But my lawyer, I have a public defender, has seen the video. She's well aware of it. She told me flat out that we weren't accepting the deal because with my video as evidence and anything else, they don't have any proof that I was being disorderly. Pretty much, she told me that disorderly is a bullshit charge, and they're gonna have a hell of a time proving it. With that being said, the important part of the update is when I was initially trying to contact the Capitol Police to get a hold of the captain, his name's Captain Little, who seems to be a pretty nice guy. I was deterred from them by whoever their receptionist is. She kept telling me, because I told her that I had to press charges on Officer Goofy. I needed to find out who Badge 31 was. She told me, I had to go to the state police in order to, because it's a conflict of interest or some shit. I brought up internal affairs. She said they don't have that. Fast forward like a week, I ended up posting a video about this. I went to the Rhode Island State Police and I filed the charges. They were kind of like, we really don't do this. And I told them that the Capitol Police had referred me to them, so that they needed to take the charges. Fast forward another week, I go back to press more charges on some of the security officers, and also Officer Goofy again, because I wanted to see what was going on with those. And at that point, they had told me that, hey, it's a Capitol Police issue. And again, I reiterated to them, I was like, every time I call the Capitol Police, they refer me to you guys. So they ended up referring me to the Attorney General at that point. I called the Attorney General's office. They said, we don't file charges. That's a police thing. So I went back in there, and the Rhode Island State Police had me sit down. I'm sitting there, like 15, 20 minutes go by. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers are doing it to me, right? Like, they just gonna make me wait here for nothing and just tell me I need to leave. Well, another like 5 minutes comes to pass, and I am thankfully wrong. And I do want to say thank you to the Rhode Island State Police, because you did go above and beyond to help me get this situated. I know there's some great police officers in the world. Whenever I say shit like FTP, I truly mean free the people, because we are fucking enslaved in our own country. We pay the taxes to run this country, so we get controlled by gangs, and I don't appreciate that. I don't think you should appreciate that either. Now, with that being said, I know that not all police officers are bad. but you can't spell corrupt without cop. You can't do it. If you can find a way to do it, except for the rapper, he can spell it without cop. I mean, it's just with a K. But all right, anyways, my bad. So I know that there are great police officers in the world, but there's a shit ton of bad cops, and we need to we need to get rid of the bad cops. What have I said so far? I gave you my updates. The reason why I went back the second time is because if I didn't go back and pay my ticket, I ain't tell you guys about my injuries. If I didn't go back and pay my ticket the next Friday, which was the 5th, I got arrested on the 3rd of July, the day before we declared our independence and freedom. Scary, right? Scary. I went back on the 5th to pay that ticket. I got charged a convenience fee for using my card, even though they wouldn't take my cash. And then, so I'm sorry. But before that, on the 3rd, I did when Kevin Shea is actually the guy who. No, I'm sorry. I got to backtrack a lot. Back to the Capitol Police. All right, so the reason why I'm backtracking back to the Capitol Police is because, like I said, that lady was deterring me. The Rhode Island State Police got me in touch with the Capitol Police. So when they came back out to me, they gave me the number to a Captain Sousa, Sousa. He's a very nice guy. He seemed very apologetic and embarrassed that his guy would even handle himself in such a manner. Now, when I got in touch with Captain Sousa, what had happened was he told me, at first he called me Josh. My name's Zach, Zachary Garcia. I do want to be governor of Rhode Island. So if you see this and you don't know who to vote for me, because I'm going to give you the power. So Captain Sousa called, when he called me back, he called me Josh. And I was like, no, this isn't Josh. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for Josh. I was like, well, I did call you guys. Are you actually looking for Zach? And he was like, oh, yeah, shit, I'm sorry, dude. Well, he didn't say it like that, but that's, he's a very nice guy. That's pretty much how I perceived it. Just because that's how I talk, no disrespect in there. Just, oh, shit, I'm sorry, guy. He let me know that the internal affairs investigation was already in progress. It was already provoked by you guys. I wasn't even able to get in touch with them yet. So I have to say thank you. Thank you to all the people who fucking called the Capitol Police and started this. If you don't see this, I hope everybody who thinks that your voice doesn't matter realize your voice does matter, because we the people have the power to change the United States. Nothing more, nothing less. You know what I mean? We could change the world. I mean, I guess we can do more, but, just a figure of speech. All right. So, now, thank you guys again. You are the reason why this is, already underway. The judge that rearranged me, she was actually late to court that day by like 10-15 minutes. And I had seen, and I wasn't in a good mood because I was already there for a bullshit reason, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, I thought it was gonna be a dude. I was like, this bitch is gonna make us fucking all rise and then fucking walk in 15 minutes late. And let me tell you, the exact opposite happened. It wasn't even a man, it was a woman. So I apologize. That's why I had to precursor it with a man. But literally she walked in, like the court officer walked out, she walked in, we all rised, and then she told us to just sit down, because she obviously felt bad. And 25 minutes go by, people are going through their cases, I'm sitting there, and they say Rhode Island State Police versus Zachary Garcia, and I'm sitting there smiling because I know what's about to happen in my head, because I already have a book. I I built up my own defense, you know, this, and that. I had the Rhode Island 2023-2024 criminal law and traffic manual. And literally it's the same book my lawyer has. So, you know, those who tell you can't read a book and understand what you're doing, they are wrong. You don't ever let anyone set a fucking limitation on you. That's fucking bullshit. Now, when I saw her, and I'm sorry for this being such a long video. It's been a damn near a month. It's been over a month, actually. Damn, what was I just saying? Damn, guys, help me out. All right, so I'll go into the injuries. So, no. But when I went up to see the judge, fucking, I'm sitting there in the thing, and the officer's starting to read, like, off what happened. And he goes, the defendant walked in with buckets full of pennies. And immediately the judge looks at me with a, damn, they got you kind of look. Like she knew that they fucked up too. But that's not the judge I have. So, like, wholeheartedly, I don't understand the judge I have right now. I have no, like, I literally talked to her for a second or so. But that judge, like, I felt with her I would have had the fairest trial, and this entire time I've been saying I won't get a fair trial. But I think I might end up getting a fair shake out of this. It's going to be really hard for them to prove disorderly conduct because I was provoked. And also they infringed on my Fourth Amendment and my First, but the Fourth Amendment is the important one. In Rhode Island, we have what's called the exclusionary rule, meaning whenever a law enforcement officer takes your property or seizes your property, illegally seizes your property, any evidence that is found afterwards is inadmissible in court. And I'm going to tell you why this is important. Because also in the book, it defines searches and seizure. And the Supreme Court has ruled, this is a Supreme Court ruling, you don't have to trust me on it, you can look it up, that their motives do not matter. The police motives do not matter. So they could have fully intended on giving me the pennies back. But once they seized my pennies into their possession, they broke the law. And all of their shit is inadmissible in court now. Now, my lawyer isn't going to use that as her argument. She's just going to let them fucking, fight it out. But if need be, I'm going to use that as my argument. Because it's clearly defined in black and white, and I have it highlighted in pink as such. Now to my injuries. The way my injuries went was Kevin Shea, who was the man who put the handcuffs on me. When he had the handcuffs on me, all right. I had a sporadic pneumothorax, which is a collapsed lung, and they don't know why it collapsed. So my lung collapsed on me randomly. And it collapsed twice. So, with that being known to me, whenever I get in trouble with the police, the first thing I do is put my chest on the wall so that way I don't get slammed into a wall. Because I don't want my other lung collapsing. So, in the police report, they said that they pressed me to the wall. That's going to be proven wrong by their video, not my video, their video. So I'm going to try to get one of those cops on perjury charges as well. Now, my injuries were suffered when I put my chest to the wall. Kevin Shea grabbed my left arm and started twisting my left arm and manipulating my left shoulder to try to hurt me. And I turned to him, I was like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? I'm not resisting, my chest is against the wall, what are you doing? And then he took my right hand and he handcuffed it as well. And then what he did was he took the handcuffs and he did this. He grabbed them by the middle and he twisted them up and in towards my forearm and then raked them up my forearm to raise my wrist above my shoulder blades, right? And now Kevin Shea is a fat man. He's like probably like 400 pounds. I'm pretty good at guessing weight. He's probably very close to 400 pounds. He lifted my wrist above my shoulders and then pressed all his weight onto them, like down onto my shoulders. So what he ended up doing was straining my shoulders, my neck, and my back all at once. And then I wish I would have left my shit recording, because it would have caught so much shit. You guys don't even fucking know but I had a fear that they were going to delete the video. So I didn't want to leave my camera unlocked. That's why the video stops abruptly and you see me go back the next day or 2 days later, fucking, calling him Officer Goofy, badge 31. I am still waiting to see his son at work. I would love to see his son at work. I'm going to call him Goofy too. And I'm going to be like, oh, you're Goofy Jr., right? You were in that Goofy movie? Yeah, no, I know. I shouldn't be starting shit, but I mean, he kind of started it. You don't violate rights. Like, there was multiple times where he threatened me with arrest while I was doing normal behavior. I was acting civilly. I was just trying to pay my ticket. But he wanted to be Goofy. You could say I was being Goofy too, but I was being Goofy within my rights. And the crazy thing is, guys, I know I'm not the toughest person in the world. I'm willing to get my ass beat to prove a fucking point, alright? You're not gonna sit there and disrespect me. I will literally get my ass beat to prove a point. And with that being said, I'm gonna cut this video short just because, well, this isn't short. This is damn near a 17-minute video. I just gotta say thank you, guys. I love you all. Thank you. I can't say it enough. Fucking thank you. You deserve this update. I'm sorry I took so long to give it to you. I do work for all the people who are telling me to get a job. I'm probably better at what I do than what you do. That's probably why you think that, I was a fucking First Amendment auditor, but I wasn't practicing just my First Amendment. I knew how crooked my state is. So I was proving to my state that we have so much to change. And yes, that was a guaranteed right by my First Amendment, but I wasn't going there just to be a First Amendment auditor, like I was going there to be a civilian using his First Amendment right to peacefully protest. And if you want to say that peacefully protesting with pennies is psychotic, it might be. It fucking might be. But letting tyrants trample on your rights is idiotic.